Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy. Jacob Zuma showing Julius Malema a lot of respect. I mean, an 82-year-old veteran calling Julius Malema, who is turning 43 years old, brother, shows the highest level of respect and the understanding of politics. He did a video especially for Julius Malema to wish him happy birthday. Let's listen to that and I'll come back with more for you.
Yes, my brother. Happy birthday. You are now 43. That is a very good age in the circumstances in which we are. I want to wish you happy birthday and wish you and all of us to change the country this year, whether they like it or not. We must win with 2/3 majority. And you'll be saying, when I got to this level, I was 43. That is a good age. Enjoy, do whatever you want, but be ready that we must have our 2/3 as a black majority in this country. Then we'll sort out other things thereafter. Thank you very much indeed. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, King 053, Mr. Easy, Imali, Enengi, and we're back at it again. And this time around, we go to Umkandla, where Jacob Zuma, the former president, the greatest president that South Africa has ever seen in its lifetime, took some time off to wish Julius Malema happy birthday. Wow. The wedding, the wedding in the video gave us a clue and a direction as to what is going to happen after elections when the results have been tallied up. So now, we always knew that Jacob Zuma and Julius Malema, after having that tea that they had some few years ago, they wiped off they shaked off their beef and said, okay, let bygones be bygones, and they shaked. And remember, these two were the strongest duo by that time when Julius Malema was the youth president and Jacob Zuma was the ANC president and the country's president. Nobody could shake these two up until Julius Malema went sideways, and then the ANC had to discipline him by expelling him from the party, which was a blessing. We thank ANC forever for doing that. You know, some things happen to us that are very painful, but we don't know that God is preparing us for a new journey, and without taking us out of this relationship, we will never get to the place or the position that we want to get to. It's painful to die. Other people would say, you see total darkness, you think you are buried underground. But until you realize that you are a seed, you know that you are destined for greatness. So you are going to germinate, you are going to grow and bear fruits in your life. So that's something that is very beautiful. Umkhonto weSizwe and the EFF looks like they've got a gentleman's agreement. It's not like what they have with the PAC and what they have with the Black First, Land First. Many political parties went to go and sit in Kanza and have a conversation with Jacob Zuma to say, listen, we will work with you, we will support you. This gentleman agreement between the ANC and the EFF, and the MK is the same gentleman agreement with act of Ace Magashula. Is the same. It's been a minute since we spoke about Ace. I must check them. I must check what they are doing about Ace. Ace is very strategic, clever. So I must check what they are doing. So yes, it looks like And we've always said this in this channel, that the EFF does not have a choice. It must work with the MK. And we have said again, the MK has absolutely no choice. They have got more to gain if they work with the EFF. Now, the two political parties are not going to come out in public and endorse each other, just like other parties have done with MK, because these are two big political parties. They're going to make the endorsement after the election results have been released. Now, Mkhonto weSizwe will see where they fall. Are they at 12 to 15%? Can they get closer to 20%? Most likely not. The AFF, are they 23 to 25%? Can they get to 30%? Most likely not. But the two combined with Ace Magashula 1 seat, with the PAC 1 seat or whatever, they can make sure that they become the governing party with 51% plus. Only if the ANC falls below 45%. The ANC the ANC anywhere between 45 and 49 is still going to remain in power, because I don't think they will have a problem with pulling in the smaller political parties and offering them seats, obviously, in parliament, and offering them a lot of money so that Cyril Ramaphosa can stay in power. I don't see ANC having a problem with that if they are somewhere at 45 going up. But if they hit 44, 43, 42, anything close to 40, anything close to Ipsos says, I think 39%. I don't think that is possible, but I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a content creator on YouTube. It might be possible that they get to 39%. The likeliness, honestly, of that happening, I don't see it. But I can see the likeliness of the ANC falling under 50%, and then the other political parties having to work together to stay, to kick out the ANC. Now, the other scenario that we don't talk about is that if the ANC falls under 50%, under 40%, it goes without saying that the ANC will go into a coalition with the DA. I think the other small political parties are going to refuse to work with the ANC if they are below 40%. If they are shorting 10%, I'm telling you right now, the ANC will go into a coalition with the DA. You will see John Steenhuisen as your deputy president of the country. That will happen, because that will be the ANC's only scapegoat, and the politics of the ANC and the DA are not that much different. The DA is a racist. The DA works for white monopoly capitalists. The same with the ANC. The ANC is masking the fact that they are protecting the interest of white business people in South Africa. But together on the boardroom behind closed doors, I think those two will meet each other easily. Unlike the ANC meeting the EFF, it's going to be a big ask. Already, Julius Malema has said, I don't want to work with Cyril Ramaphosa. If the ANC brings Cyril Ramaphosa as the candidate for president, it's going to be a deal breaker. So don't expect the ANC to work with the EFF or Mkhonto weSizwe as long as they keep Cyril Ramaphosa. If they remove Cyril Ramaphosa and the ANC is willing to take the deputy seat, then I can see the ANC working with Mkhonto or the EFF. So, and that will not be such a bad thing, because I think EFF will be able to handle and manage the ANC's MPs properly once they meet together. But with what Jacob Zuma has said, the way he's wording by saying we must reach the 2/3 majority. Who's the we? He says us, the black parties, must reach the 2/3 majorities. It means that he's saying, listen, my door is quite open, wide open, and I will work with you gentlemen as long as you guys work with me. And I want you to take, you remember, the mission of Mkhonto weSizwe is to kick the ANC out. They don't have other missions. Yeah, they can say they want to bring land and what. The first mission of Umkhonto weSizwe is to destroy the ANC, Yaga Cyril Ramaphosa. That's what they want to do. And the other things are secondary. And that goes also for the other political parties. I mean, the EFF wants nothing but to see the ANC fall. So all of them, their primary aim is to make sure the ANC gets under 50%. And I want to know what you guys think about the working together of the EFF and Umkhonto weSizwe. Do you see Julius Malema being president, and then do you see what's his name, Jabulani Khumalo being deputy president, or do you think that Jacob Zuma will accept being deputy president, or does he want to be president himself? I'm telling you, Umkhonto weSizwe is getting a lot of funding from Russia, and they're making a lot of promises to Russia. So Jacob Zuma, I'm sure he also wants to be president for the third time and bring the nuclear deal back on track. Bring a lot of deals, the army deals and all of those things that he's known for back, and try this time around to change the laws of this country and to try and bring back the land of the people back to the people. Not an easy task at all. You guys don't understand the type of war that is going to happen when South Africa takes land back. It's just a song that these politicians are singing. Some of them, they don't understand the magnitude of that statement of saying we're going to take the land back. It takes military operations like Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger to take power back and to take your minerals back. You literally have to be prepared for sanctions. You have to prepare your people that we might go into a dip before we rise again. South Africans, are they ready for flies to fly out over their house dropping bombs because of land? Are South Africa really willing to die for minerals? South Africans who are living this nice life, South Africans who don't have the Pan-African dream in their hearts, are they willing to die for land? It's another question. You will find that it's black South Africans who will stop the political parties and say, no, leave ShopRite alone, leave Checkers alone, leave the Oppenheimers alone. They are not hurting us, they are just mining. You will find that it is black people, because of colonization, that will be protecting the white interest. The normal black person will say, I can't go to school anymore because EFF is fighting these people because of land. I'm sick and tired. I want to go to school. You will find it is our own people that is fighting Jacob Zuma and Julius Malema. And they will be funded. Remember, our people are being bought by the Oppenheimers. The other political parties will be funded. They will be going to international courts, taking the whoever president to court to say he's trying to advocate for genocide of the people in South Africa. It will be such a big story that will be happening should you guys try to take the land back. So I'm just preparing you guys. If you want to go that direction, be prepared that the country for a short while will go into, I want to say, a warlike situation in South Africa. The same things that's happening in Kenya, in Congo. The same thing that's happening in Somalia and Ethiopia. The same thing that's happening in South Sudan. In Sudan, the same thing that's happening in Czech Republic. The same thing that happened in Mali. The same thing that happened in Burkina Faso. Gambia. The same thing is going to happen to South Africa should a standing president try to fight white monopoly capitalists by taking back the land. And I'm telling you, prepare yourself before trying to take the land. Make sure that the farming sector is in your hand. Make sure that you can provide food to the people. You can provide electricity to the people and water to the people. The rest will work itself out. Anyway, that's just my idea. So we are trying to hit the 20,000 subscribers before the 15th the 15th is too far. Before the 10th of March, it's my birthday month, on the 25th of March. So make sure that you are subscribed. I'm going to be giving away 10 t-shirts to different people around the country. I have 4 now. I need 6 more people. So I'm very excited about that. Let's get to that 20,000 subscribers so that we can grow this channel properly, guys. Let's grow this channel properly, so that when we speak about Paseta, our school that this channel is building, we make sure that our voice is loud enough so other African people can hear us. That is how we're going to meet donors and funders. That is how we're going to meet people that can help us. A YouTube channel, a Pan-African YouTube podcast that is saying it's building a Pan-African school, the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. If you want to be part of that, make sure that you stay tuned, you subscribe, you hit the bell icon, and you leave your thoughts on the comment sections. I really appreciate all your thoughts on the comment section. What do you say? EFF versus EFF working with Mkhonto Sizwe. Do you like that idea or not? For me, both political parties are not that different anyway. AFF has got the quality. Mkhonto Sizwe under Jacob Zuma has got the experience, so the man knows politics inside and out. I trust Jacob Zuma. I trust him. I trust Jacob Zuma. If there was another person, I would not vouch for 82-year-old, but that Jacob Zuma guy, ngiyamtrust umsholozi mina. Hayi, ngiyamthanda kakhulu futhi. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.
Black Heart, the hustle continua. 100% good quality t-shirts, made to inspire your goals and dreams. T-shirts are now available at an affordable price. Place your order now. 068-473-6908. Instagram at Black7576. Facebook page Black Heart.